Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I have one heck of a night for you guys tonight. I know it's a big night for me personally. I've been waiting for this opportunity for a long time. I've had to pull a lot of strings to make this happen. Finally, the red tape cleared, and I have with me live tonight our former First Lady, Hillary Clinton. Hillary? Hey, I just gotta ask you one question first before we get started. So, like, I don't know how to say this to you, but were you just caught in the green room masturbating to a picture of me?
And maybe I could have been. In fact, I'm sure I could have been.
Whoa, man. Hey, okay. It's kind of weird, but, hey, good to have you on the show. I just want to jump right in and start asking you some questions. I'm not going to get too much into your campaign and all the craziness that went down a couple of years ago with you getting your ass whipped to Trump and all that. Basically, what I want to focus on and talk to you about, especially because of your prior history with Tipper Gore and censorship and all that stuff, but you are actually involved in a new, what is it, a celebrity porno that's supposed to be featured on Pornhub. So I'd like to get in, just ask you some questions about that. Now, the first question is that it was supposed to be some sort of a reality type gangbang or what have you. I don't know exactly what it is, but I mean, how realistic was it?
Everything you say, which I think is fair and needs to be considered, it was such a difficult environment even to have that conversation. So who could tell what was or was not realistic? It was...
Seriously? Well, it's going to be a long freaking night if these are the kind of answers I want to get out you. Okay, so I read that you were feeling disrespected by one of the producers, like maybe misfair treatment or something. What are some of the things that he was actually saying to you?
Well, let's cover the other guy because he's a lot more fun. And I think
oh, come on now. That's a given. Seriously. That's not something you were mad about. It's obvious that's going to happen. If I was shooting a porn, I would definitely cover the other guy before I did you. I don't even know how you got on there, but you were being difficult. I heard that you were refusing to do scenes, and I want to know for what reason were you thinking that you were too good to do these scenes?
And whatever he says, but hey, it's good TV, and she's over there, and I worried that if I were to say, well, let's go all the way, you know, with this, I would have been hammered all the time. I mean, I thought that made sense.
But that's exactly what you were paid to do. So how does that make sense? They pay you to do a job, you agree to do a job, and then you decide that you just ain't going to do the job. I understand. You would have been hammered all the time. Hard to bend over. I get it. But you signed up for it, not me. So, I'm in complete disagreement with you. You should have done it, and you should have done it right.
This was a struggle from the very beginning. This wasn't something that I only thought about retroactively. I don't think I'm held to the same standard as anybody else. I believed that if I were to say, let's do experiments that have been tried elsewhere and some big projects, but I was also really interested in what else we were going to be needing to do. And
boy, you're something else, man. I cannot believe I gave up a colonoscopy for this. Son of a... Anyways, so Ron Jeremy was there. What was it like when you pulled off his robe and you saw that big old hunk of man? Like, also, were you able to take the whole thing?
That's not that common, which is like hard to turn away from. I knew how hard it was, really. So I kept looking for an opportunity to put it in, because that's my goal. And here's where I think I can do it. And I happen to believe did a really good job. on some very difficult questions. We debated it for a very long time. You know, kind of all bets were off.
I really don't know how Bill's done it all these years. I mean, can't get a straight answer out of you. You'll tap dance around what could have possibly happened, what didn't possibly happen, how many emails got deleted, all that. You know, this was a waste of my time. I've got a vasectomy to get to, which I'd much rather be there getting my fucking balls chopped open than to listen to your mouth one more time. I'm just going to end on this note, and I'm going to ask you a question and give you a chance to be honest. Are you an evil, deceitful, lying, manipulative trollop who plans to take over the world with her evil?
But anyway, right here on camera, you're 100% right, and I can't change who I am.
And that's all we have for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm Eric Shin, and this is The Erection.